So I've been covering the vision care industry for a pretty long period of time, and a stat that caught my eye pretty recently that I found alarming was that the World Health Organization said that from 2010 to 2050, the number of people with nearsightedness is going to essentially double. Roughly half of the world's population is going to be myopic. So myopia has a lot of inconveniences. You can't see in the distance, you have trouble driving. For students, right, you're not able to see the chalkboard. And there's a lot of problems with myopia progression, and you can have longer term issues like cataracts, retinal detachment, macular holes, and other issues that are very problematic. Kind of raised some questions for me. I was very curious about what companies were going to do to address this potentially huge problem.
Many types of eye defects are caused by improper focusing of the image on the retina. Here, the players are out of focus, while the foreground spectators are in focus. This is nearsightedness, which results when the eyeball is too long from front to back. The focus is in front of the retina.
There's no definitive cause of myopia, and there's lots of studies that point to different things, whether that's genetics, less outdoor light. But one clear study has shown that myopia is highly correlated with education levels. You're spending a lot of time reading, right, and doing things up close. It's very evident that high levels of close focus, particularly at a young age, causes acceleration in myopia. If we can get kids, ages like 5 to 10, in a myopia management product, you can prevent a lot of these other issues and stall the progression, if you will. So there's a couple of different products on the market. There are eyeglasses made by Essilor. There's a new product by Cooper called MySight. And then there's a chemical called atropine that you can put in your eyes.
And then a final product is a hard lens called Ortho-K that basically reshapes your cornea overnight.
Cooper Vision is one of the pioneers in myopia management products. They ran clinical trials, it was a huge investment for them, and got a product approved. So the MySight product was recently approved to treat the progression of myopia, and it's designed for kids to wear, and the evidence is very strong that it slows the progression of myopia.
Cooper Vision is a little bit unique in that they are, to date, the only company that's run trials and gotten a soft contact lens approved for myopia management.
The other companies are certainly going to do this, but they're kind of waiting for the market to develop, if you will. These products are designed to trick the eye into not overcompensating for that up-close vision. So in the case of MySight, what it's doing is it's called myopic defocus. So the peripheral vision, the focal point is actually in front of the retina rather than behind it. So the eye doesn't have to grow longer to compensate for that close vision. There's not really much differentiation amongst the players within contact lenses. So this is one area definitely where Cooper has set themselves apart from the rest of the field. Vision care industry is attractive overall because we think there are very high barriers to entry. So these products are all regulated by the FDA, but also the access to distribution is very important. You have to have a relationship with the optometrist to get them to sell your product. You have to have a prescription to get contact lenses, so the optometrist is really dictating what brands they sell, what contacts you end up with. The biggest challenge with MySight adoption is convincing very young kids to wear contacts, or convincing the parents that their kids should be wearing contacts.
Another challenge is that myopia is accelerating the fastest in Asia,
but most of the contact lens businesses are US or European-based multinationals. So one could suspect that eventually that there's going to be a lot of local players coming on the market, and there probably will be. However, to date, Cooper is leading the field, if you will, and has the only product approved in China for myopia management. So myopia is a huge unmet medical need. It's not going to get any better, right? I mean, people are not going to stop looking at their smartphones, and the metaverse is coming around, and that's a screen that's going to be very close to your eyes. So I don't see trends reversing anytime soon. So it's a pretty good opportunity for the companies that are involved. There are solutions out there, and I think that the companies are really poised to tackle this problem.